of the 7th inning stretch here on Baseball Network. It's 8-0 Wareham.
The Wareham Gatemen and the visiting team, the Cape Cod Baseball League, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation and positive support of the participants and officials. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this ballpark.
Visit Stars Restaurant at Chatham Bars Inn Resort and Spa for a world-class dining experience, a proud member of leading hotels of the world.
Welcome back here. It's the bottom half of the 7th inning. We hope you enjoyed your stretch back at home. And the Gatemen Baseball Network would like to remind you that you can contact us anytime by emailing gatemen@pressbox.org. That's gatemen@pressbox.org. Please feel free to send us your questions or comments, and we'll make sure to address them as soon as possible. Make sure you're keeping up with all the Gatemen action as Montgomery's first pitch to the left-handed Newstrom is a strike. Make sure you're keeping up with all the Gatemen action 24/7 by following the Gatemen on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud, especially YouTube for those live games and live radio broadcasts here on the road. Pitch is low, and it's 1-1 on Robert Newstrom.
Well, you did it, Sam. You jinxed the weather. Congratulations.
It actually rained for like 3 seconds, and now it looks like it stopped, although there's a little bit of a clinging over us as this one's driven opposite field by Newstrom past the third baseman McIver and in for a base. So the leadoff man Newstrom is on board from Iowa. The Sioux City, Iowa native out on the South Dakota border is on board here in the bottom half of the 7th. Hyannis needs 8 runs to tie, 9 runs to take the lead. Wareham. And the pitch into number 11 is a strike. Excuse me, it was not gatemen@pressbox.org. That was a typo. It's pressbox@gatemen.org. That makes a lot more sense.
Oh, man. Reading that an awful long
I didn't think
time.
we own the rights to pressbox.org. As this one comes in for a ball on Brandon Donovan. And I've read that maybe 5 or 6 times so far this season. Donovan, the lefty, swings and fouls it over the Hyannis dugout. Hitting in the 6th hole today, he's 1 for 2. Hit into a 1-6-3 double play on Bartow in the 2nd. And then on Montgomery back in the 5th has a single. Montgomery in some trouble here with a leadoff man aboard. Gatemen up by 8, however. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch comes in, it might have hit, but it didn't. But it gets by Anshia. And with that, advancing to 2nd is Newstrom.
There's a big dark cloud over us right now, but
it's like
just a couple 100 yards away, there's this beautiful sunset that's hitting the cloud. So I'm very concerned about it. I'm concerned. I'm also in awe. It's a very nice sunset, but
it looks like this is going to pass over, I think. I mean, I'm no meteorology expert. I have taken a few meteorology courses, but not an expert. As this one's fouled back into the netting. 2-2.
If this whole baseball thing doesn't work out for you, Sam, I think you should be a weatherman.
I've been told that before. I have been told that before.
I happen to think the baseball thing's going to work out for you, though.
I appreciate that. You as well, Connor. Brendan Donovan from South Alabama is the lefty, and he is batting here with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Pitch is low from Montgomery, and the count runs full. The Enterprise, Alabama native. If you're wondering where Enterprise, Alabama is located in relative to the rest of Alabama,
I'd love to know.
It's about an hour south of Montgomery, just north of Florida. Probably on parallel with maybe Destin, Florida. And that one is driven out to right field. Shadid is there, and he makes the play. Holding up at second is the runner at second, Newstrom, and he had to fly back to second as Shadid fired that one in to Baird, trying to get the double play there.
After your explanation, Enterprise, Alabama is, I have more questions than answers. What is that city in Florida?
It's on the coast. I was comparing it to like the longitude of a Florida city on the ocean as the lefty Ford Proctor steps in. Let's just say Enterprise, Alabama is in South Alabama. How about that?
Fantastic.
A new hitter coming in for Hyannis, replacing Ford Proctor. It's number 10, Reed Leonard. So Leonard coming in for reinforcements here with Hyannis down by 8 here late in this game as a visit to the mound by, I can never really tell the difference between Jim Lawler and Don Sneddon from here,
Coach
honestly.
Lawler always has the little yellow stopwatch on.
Okay.
So it's
from
Coach
a distance,
Lawler.
it's really tough to tell the difference between them, honestly.
But sometimes Coach Lawler will make a pitching change also. He doesn't just do mound visits, so you never know what you're getting when somebody comes out of the Gatemen dugout.
So the new hitter is Reed Leonard. And out of Morehead State. Do you know what state Morehead State belongs to?
Tennessee?
Oh, you were close. It's Kentucky. It's one state north. The Glen Allen, Virginia native, had hit .335 this year for Morehead State. He has a 2-0 count coming in from Justin Montgomery. Breaking ball upstairs and inside, 3-0 now, as Montgomery working with one out.
Did you go to an SEC school or something? Like, you're so great with your southeastern geography. It's really impressive.
I mean, driving out to wherever I go to school is. You see a lot on the way, you know. It's a lot between here and Columbia, Missouri. Back to second on a fake pickoff move by the pitcher Montgomery goes Newstrom, and he's going to remain there here with one out in the bottom of the 7th. Hyannis needs a lot to go their way. They're down by 8 with just 8 more outs to work with as Montgomery seems pretty distracted by Newstrom over there at second.
I don't know why Newstrom insists on taking these huge leads off second base. Your run doesn't matter. You're out wood, though.
And the pitch on the inside corner from Montgomery, a good pitch there on 3-1 or 3-1 to get it to 3-2. Leonard, 39 walks in 59 games this year, so it's not surprising that he has 3 balls on him right now in this count. And he fouls this one off, staying alive, as that one goes over into the soccer field behind us.
According to our producer, Nick, there isn't a cloud over us. There hasn't been a raindrop in the sky if you look at the radar. So we've learned 2 things today, Sam. Don't trust the in-park scoreboards.
Don't trust
the Doppler radar.
I don't know if I can agree with that one. I think I have to. I think Doppler radar is pretty accurate. And that one is grounded to second base. Duran over to the first baseman, Bonfield. Play is made 2 out. Advancing to third on the play is Newstrom easily as that ball was on the right side.